Here in Little Rock, an elementary school right along I-30 is set to be shut down, part of a so-called right-sizing of the district. But THV 11's Jay Jackson talks with people who live nearby who worry about what it could mean for their community.
It was last Thursday that the school district voted to close Booker Arts Magnet schools. And amongst the buzz of the conversation is what's next for the track right next to it. And it's bringing people who have used it full circle.
As long as the weather is nice, we're out here. Honestly, I've been coming to this track since I was about 6 years old. My mother walked here. I am bringing my children here to walk.
Rebecca Kareem's kids attended Booker Arts Magnet. They know they're leaving the school, but they wonder if they'll have to give up walking on the track too.
Especially with COVID, it's a place you can come out and you can be outside, you can breathe the fresh air and get in a little bit of exercise as well.
The city of Little Rock says the land where the school sits isn't owned by the Little Rock School District. It's being leased by the cemetery right behind it, Oakland and Fraternal Historic Cemetery Park, according to the school, which is more than 60 acres of land owned by the city. The cemetery couldn't confirm if the track in particular is also a part of ownership, and there's no definitive plans for what's next with the land. But the school closing worries neighbors who say
it would be taken away from this community because it's a lot of people use that track field, and a lot of coaches that have little league teams use that track field for practice and game.
John Beasley says especially when spring starts, he usually sees dozens of people on the track at one time. His grandson Rylan likes to go in circles around the track.
And then I take them over. At times we get out there and let them walk.
Many neighbors voice that they wouldn't want this area to turn into more grounds for the cemetery because they enjoy having a recreational space for the community.
I would not like it because we need some kind of recreation around here, like, you know, running. And then a lot of times, a lot of people just go over there to see those kids play on the track.
But for these community members, it's a waiting game of worry for more information on what's next.
I believe it's going to impact this side of town if that comes to a close, like for the track. And
in Little Rock, Jade Jackson, THV 11 News.
Jade, thank you. The school board's decision to close Booker and Meadowcliff Elementaries is projected to save the district $600,000. District leaders say no teachers will lose their jobs and the savings will go toward higher salaries.